What's going on, everyone? So it's a season 2 pass finally revealed and all the dust has settled finally. I thought I'd give my thoughts on all the characters I want in the game. So I'll go through who I think is going to be revealed, and I'll go through who I want or hope, but there's like probably a slim chance. But anyway, we'll see what happens. You know, if Negan from The Walking Dead can be in the game, then you know, other guest or legacy characters shouldn't be that far-fetched. So anyway, so first of all, Ganryu. Now as you guys probably would have seen from this channel, I started right at the end of Tag 2. I didn't really I started it right when Tekken 7 was about to come out, so I didn't play anything prior competitively anyway. I just used to verse my friends and stuff, and didn't really know combos or the bounce system or screws or anything like that. So Ganryu, all I know about him is he's a sumo, and for some reason I know that he loves Julia. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but anyway. Actually, now that I say that, maybe if those two come in together, they'll have like special intros and stuff. But anyway, he's unique nonetheless. You know, people have speculated that Harada wanted to get rid of clones, and he's definitely not a clone. He's got a fighting style all of his own. And it'd be interesting to see what changes they would make to him. And I know this is like a small reason, but Saint has expressed a lot of the times that he would love to play Ganryu again. And I think Harada listens to the pros as much as the audience. And yeah, just on a lot of different other videos saying their speculations, he's been on there, and he seems pretty popular. So I'm guessing there's a good chance he could be in it too. The next is obviously Julia. Very highly requested. Anytime I see people say, I want Anna and Lei, he's always the next one. Sorry, she's always the next one. I remember her having some sort of Chinese Biquan fighting style, something like that. Like ancient Chinese fighting style. I don't know too much about her. But I do know that if she was to be added, they did that thing where they added in JC and she became a wrestler and she had all new moves and stuff. So if they did that, you know, that's essentially 2 new characters we get in one. That's if they do it. They could just keep a regular style. But yeah, if they did that, that would be super cool, because recently I've been getting into King. Like, I love King. I reckon he's a cool character. And it'd be cool just to have more wrestlers in it. So yeah. Which then brings me on to Armor King. So chances are getting slimmer as we go on, but see, they gave King a lot of Armor King's moves, right? I'm sure you can YouTube the video. Somebody made a video about it, saying how much like all the different animations from Armor King they gave to regular King. So there probably is a small chance that Armor King himself makes an appearance, but I would be super pumped to try him out, because I never knew how cool King was until I tried him out. So now I kind of want to go back to Tag 2 and see how Armor King played. And yeah, he's just got a cool design, you know, like it's always been him and King like to be the most interesting lore, because like, you know how Armor King's died and there's been a second one, and then same with King, and you just don't know, like, you know, what's going to happen in the end with them. And I remember even as a kid I used to be really interested in their story. So yeah, you never know what's going to happen with that, but here's hoping. So the next one, Zafina. Now Zafina, I barely touched in Tag 2, because whenever I versed her in online, I had no idea what was going on. She like fights like a crab or something. She like walks on the floor and does all these like contorted movements and all this crap. But anyway, yeah, definitely the Tekken team came up with a creative fighting style on that one. She's some sort of like Egyptian low to the ground, like annoying fighting style, but I would be interested to see her again, because yeah, I barely played her, and I feel like a lot of people barely played her. Like, she was really underplayed, and they just haven't capitalized on, you know, such a fresh character. Like, they haven't really wrung her out, like put her in as much things as they can, and she only made that one appearance. So that's essentially like a new character to me anyway. Now I don't know how much people played her in the past, but I'm sure the vast majority, you know, didn't get to really expand on her move list and see everything she can do. So yeah, I would be happy with her in it as well. So now I'm gonna go to two other characters which I highly doubt will be in it, but I would be super pumped if they were. Ancient Ogre. Now the reason for this being is he's always been a really awesome design and had really cool moves, right? But if you haven't noticed, they're going with the trend of villains, right? With the DLCs. Now, Ancient Ogre is the OG villain. He's the original. He's like the one you fight in, you know, all the previous Tekkens, like the early ones. And his design is just so badass, like an Aztec god. Like, and if you watch him play, if you watch his moveset and his combos and stuff, he has kind of shades of a Mishima in his playstyle. Now, I'm not saying they have to continue that, but it's interesting to look at, and it's visually appealing. So, you know, even if they just bring him in, they can revamp his moves, like all these moves together. Like, you know, he's just a cool character and like a strong, real strong design. So it'd be so easy to, like, you know, revamp it and make him, like, you know, have moves where he like chokes people and then like throws them across the room, and like he has this scream as well that's super cool. But yeah, I highly doubt he'll be in it, but it would be cool if he got added, because yeah, he's really awesome design. And the final legacy character that I want is Angel. Now, she looks like, her fighting style is kind of like Devil Jin. It's like this super cool mixture of, yeah, like an angelic fighting and then mixed with Devil Jin. Now, I could be wrong because I've only seen a few videos of her, and again, I didn't play her in Tekken Tag 2, but I think she has her own electric as well. So a female character with an electric is super badass to me. I would love that. And you know, just she has like I think she has her own hell sweep, but it has a different animation as well. So to be honest, my favorite characters on the machine is like aesthetically and to play. They are the most fun. So adding another one in that would be a female and, you know, change up her movesets to, you know, be more original, that would be super cool to me, because I feel like, again, I know she's not canon, but she hasn't really been expanded on that much. And yeah, another like god type character, which she's not really a villain, but, you know, she's like a boss type character. So, you know, they've already got Devil Kazuya, but you can only access him in Rage. So yeah, I hope they put her in, but there's not a high chance of that. But and now I'm going to talk about a few of the guest characters that I think could make it and who I want. So obviously Kiryu Kazama from the Yakuza series. People have been saying this for a long time, from day one. They wanted him and that he would fit in the game. And I like him because he's kind of like Kazuya. I mean, Yakuza is just Kazuya rearranged, right? So obviously he's based somewhat off a Yakuza boss. And yeah, he's got a really like brawler type, like, you know, strong power hit fighting style. That yeah, it would fit in with Tekken, and I think his personality fits with the cast as well. So, you know, obviously from the Anna Williams and Lei Wulong reveal, Harada actually is listening. I know I was getting super angry with him and I thought there was going to be no reveal and stuff, but he obviously is listening. So if a lot of, and I mean a lot of people are requesting Kiryu, he probably is listening and he probably will be in it. But here's the thing, judging by the picture, if you guys watch my other video, I think all the white ones are legacy and the last one is a guest, which is Negan, but I could be wrong. So yeah, next one is 2B from Nier. Now this is an interesting one because close to Evo, like I hadn't heard it at all before this, but close to Evo I heard like I read a lot of things on Twitter and different articles saying 2B could be in it for the reveal for Evo, and I thought it was strange because I'm like, I never heard it before that, but I guess she could fit in, but it'd be like similar to Noctis, like, you know, swords and like, you know, flying around and all that stuff, and also Alyssa since she's a robot. But I know I've played a bit of Nia and I know she has totally different moves, but you know, we'll see. I guess the rumor's got to start from some sort of point, so she could be. This one also has been coming up a lot and is really popular. So Akira from Virtua Fighter. Now obviously he's the original Ryu, I guess, like from 3D fighters. And I've played a little bit of Virtua Fighter, but again, like the graphics and the presentation didn't really impress me, so I never stuck around for it. Now I know from watching Main Man's video, he was saying that they made the 3D fighter first, and Tekken took a lot of things from that and were inspired. So I feel like if they did put him in and put in his fighting style and updated, obviously put his fighting style into the graphics of Tekken, it could have a really flashy moveset with like powerful moves and stuff, and it would look super cool to see him in it, just for the fact that it's like an homage to Virtua Fighter. So I think there's a medium to good chance that he could be in it as well. Not one of my favorite picks, but if he's in it, yeah, I'll still play him and I'll be pretty excited. So I'm excited for any new content, so I'm super happy that we even got the Season 2 announced. So again, thanks Harada, and yeah, anything new is good. So anyway, on to my last pick. Now this guy is gonna have a super slim chance, but you can always hope, and it's Nero from DMC. Now obviously Dante and Virgil are in Marvel vs. Capcom, so he's not going to be, they're not going to be in it, obviously. But Nero, I feel like, since he has the claw, the gauntlet, I feel like there's not a big chance, but like a better chance than them that he could be in it. Like, he's got a really flashy fighting style, and judging from the last reveals from Harada, they're going out of control with guest characters. Like, they're getting them from the most random places, which is good. It's really out there, it sets the standard, and it's like really original. And yeah, he could have some super cool combos with his gauntlet. Like, you know, you could do a whole combo and then finish off with like a command grab or something, and then like, you know, he throws him up, or you know, slams him into the ground or something like that. And like swords, you know, he uses the Rev sword, like that would be cool to include. You know, they could come out with moves like sort of like Noctis' forward 2, like a whiff punish move or whatever that has its own animation. And he's just super awesome, and Devil May Cry is one of my favorite franchises, so I would love it if the two worlds could collide, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, that's it for my predictions and hopes. We'll see what's happening as time gets closer. My guess for the balance patch and all those extra moves, they should come in around the end of the year, maybe early next year. But as for the characters, yeah, I'd want to get it a release date before I said anything now. But yeah, I'm super pumped for it, and I hope you guys are too. Stick with Tekken because it's about to explode. Anyway guys, thanks for now, peace.